Listen, if you're that guy or girl that gets stickers and puts them on a beautiful paint job, how fast do you think this will take a sticker off? These stickers are driving me nuts. Even look at all the mud under this one. This one's completely taken off. And I haven't touched the mud yet. It's all just mud. These are all the flowers they put on the car. There's flowers all over it. There's an example of the door sticker they had when they peeled this one off. They took all the paint and the clear with it. But the stickers do the same. You can't get them off. And then when you do get them off, they remove paint. So same thing on this side with the trim, holding a lot of mud. Even these vents have mud in them. Not sure what this car was doing. But yeah, another racing stripe on top. So that's all got to be removed, which is going to, of course, peel more paint because the paint's not sticking very well. And be more clear coat. So it kind of is what it is. It's all got to be removed. And since it's all got to be removed, I've kind of been, like I said, testing out different ways to do it. Do the drill thing. This is about to come off. You guys almost see me smash myself in the head with this thing. This is an eraser wheel. It is for removing decals and stickers. It does work great, but if your paint is weak, it doesn't work that great. Certain spots on this vehicle, it is just popping the paint off, which, I mean, at the end of the day, if the paint's not strong enough for that, then it's not going to last. So it is what it is. This is the quickest, easiest way to get the stickers off because these stickers don't want to come off. Like I said, I've soaked them. I've put Goo Gone on them. I've used razor blade. I used the heat. I've done basically everything. This is the fastest, easiest way, and you still end up fucking up the paint no matter what you do either way. So yeah, I'll go ahead and remove some on the other side, some of the flowers, show you guys how easy this is to use. You just got to hold it at the right angle, and same with the camera, hold it at the right angle. And the white stuff you see on the passenger side, that's just residue from this and from the stickers that were removed. I come back and then I hit them with Goo Gone and clean them all up. Basically, it's not really going to help right now because they look like shit anyways, so they're missing paint now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and remove a couple flowers and show you guys. Flower. So there's a flower right there on the rear driver's side fender. Like I said before, these do not come off very easily. They're dry, they're baked on. I've tried everything on the other side. Goo Gone, soap, soaking, razor, heat. I've tried everything. They just, no matter what, they take clear coat and they take some of the paint with it. So this is the fastest solution for me with the least damage, I guess. Make sure that's tight. Always make sure that's tight. You know, you don't want to. But anyways, I'll show you how quick it is. Real time. Just gonna remove this entire one entire flower. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just on this one side, and then there, you know, there was a couple on the roof, a couple on the hood, a couple on the trunk, and then I think another 7 or 8 on the other side that I removed last night. Yeah, not very happy. The paint's all fucked up, but I mean, there's a lot more blemishes than when I bought it. I thought the paint was pretty good. All along the roof line is cracked and primer showing, and so it's not that much of a heartbreaker, but you know. Anyways, let's get to it. Always make sure you're holding it right, because this is awkward as shit. Just take your time. Not a rush. Take your time. Now I'm not using like any pressure, barely any pressure, and I'm spinning the drill fairly slow. They call this an eraser tool. You know what happens when you use your eraser too fast in school, right? Your eraser just disappears. My mind does the same thing with this. It works good at a slow speed, you just got to be consistent. So my foot's falling asleep. Ugh. Always get your stool when you're doing this stuff. That's off, and I've got from the looks of it, no damage. Yeah. So no damage on this fender from this guy, but I know the moment I start using it on the body, it'll just start popping paint. That's why I did use this. It's fast and it works great normally on good paint. But the paint on the body isn't very strong. Obviously, the fenders were just, I don't know, cured longer, maybe. Maybe they took the body out before the fenders. But yeah, I have to do the rest of these and then the racing stripe like that with this. I just ordered another one from Princess Auto, so hopefully it comes pretty soon. Did a big old order there for the welder because I need to start getting ready to weld this up, weld the new heater channels in and the floor pans in. So I got to get my welder all set up. So I made a big old order on Princess Auto. Pretty excited for that to show up. Kind of curious how they're going to deliver it because it was pretty big. Pretty big. So yeah, I'm going to get all these flowers done. That racing stripe, and then we're not going to worry about the body too much after that right now. I'm going to exit out and then just peel it off the floor pan. And then my focus is shifting strictly to the floor pan and engine. Get this thing structurally good, and the heater channels are in the body, but the heater channels, they just have to be cut out and new ones welded in. New floor pans cut out, welded in, and then some engine work, some suspension work. I got to get this thing sitting at the right height and stance because I'm going to have wheels built for it, I think. I want to go some really, really nasty wheels, and they don't make a whole lot of wheels for this or the stance I want. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the body after this. I just figured I would get the flowers off, and once the body's off, like I said, we're just going to cut apart the heater channels, and then once everything's done with the floor pan and we're all good to put it back on, then this thing can go in for some serious body love. Yeah, so I'm going to get to work and get the rest of these off, and see you guys in the next one. Listen, if you're that guy or girl that gets stickers and puts them on a beautiful paint job, F you, man. F you. This whole car needs to be painted now because some special person covered it in flowers and a racing stripe. In order to remove those, they're baked on, they're dried on. This car sat outside a lot. I don't think they ever stored it inside. Um, yeah, in order to remove them, the clear coat's just coming off. They took off they had giant emblems on the door. They took off the emblems and pulled off a lot of the clear coat. So the doors already needed paint, but now, of course, these two flowers here are whatever. So the car has to be painted now. Um, it is what it is. I was probably going to paint it anyways, but I'm a little bit more depressed knowing that I have body work to do. That being said, I heated them up. I've tried it so many different ways to get these off, but they're so dry and crumbly and they just don't want to come off. And they're basically baked into the paint. I tried heat and a razor blade. I tried washing them off, like I tried soaking them. I tried Goo Gone. I tried um, a whole bunch of stuff. Like I think there's like 22 flowers on this thing, and this whole side now is stripped, and a lot of it's just missing paint now. So but the tool I'm using now in the most efficient way, if the paint is done correctly on the car, which a lot of this paint is very weak. The fenders, however, the fenders hold up when you do them. And that's why I chose this tool, because I did the trunk lid. I removed everything off the trunk lid. I'll show that. Here's a great example. Here's a great example, guys. So, there was a big old flower right here. Right here. And I got it off. There is not a mark on it. But of course, it sat down there for so long that it's a ghosted imprint. So no matter what, if I was driving down the road, all these nice, fresh, removed, no problem taking them off, they would still be like a ghost. So when the sun shines a certain way, the car would have flowers on it. So not cool either way. That's why I was probably going to paint it. On this side, racing stripes, they came off very nice. This is just right up to here. Then you can see the paint got super weak. Sorry. Then you can see the paint got super weak and just started flaking away as the sticker came off. Kind of is what it is. It is what it is. After spending so much building a truck, building this entire car is like basically what I spent on a set of wheels. So, not that I made a money, but it feels way cheaper to build this car, even though I have to paint the whole thing. Probably going to paint it myself, and I'm probably going to do it on YouTube to show you guys, hey, I tried painting a car, because I'm new to that too. But this is the trunk or frunk. No, not the frunk. That's on the front of it. Whatever. This is the engine cover. But majority of it came off good, so I was like, okay, should be good on the rest of the car. Well, started taking it off, and yeah, ended up trying all the flowers different ways, and I've only done half the car, but the fenders turned out great. The actual body paint isn't that strong, and it's just flaking off. So I went ahead and removed. Hey, this is weird. So I went ahead and removed all the chrome striping off the front and the back of this car. Initially, I just wanted to take the chrome striping off and just freshen it up, clean behind it. But now that I'm painting the whole car, it's kind of a, has to be done. So I left this piece on to show you guys how filthy it is behind that chrome striping, and like if if it had been left, you know, the corrosion that would occur. So just as a prime example, I'll turn this just a hair. That's mud. That was mud. Like, that is unreal. And that's just hiding behind that. Went right down my jeans. It's just hiding behind that. So pull all that off, clean behind it, start, you know, peeling all this little bits of fluff off the paint where the paint's risen up. I'm gonna take all the gaskets off the hood and trunk area. What were they parking this thing under to have mud under all the chrome like that? Like, here, I'll grab one of the chrome pieces and show you. This chrome stripe came off the, I believe the front, possibly this side. They're both off, so. But here, I haven't cleaned them out yet, so. Prime example. This is all mud. See? Mud, mud, mud. Like, there's a lot of mud in here. What were they parking this thing under? Why wasn't it stored inside? Anyways. Paint's screwed. Got to repaint the car, so all this has got to come off anyways. And we'll just do like a reset. Hard reset to the car, and then from now on it gets babied. We won't worry about what it went through previously. Woo! So as you can see, these flowers are not very easy to come off. With the drill, it does make it a lot easier. You do have to be gentle, and like I said, I'm already into a paint job, so it doesn't really break my heart to have a little bit more work on top. Probably going to spend a bunch of time sanding this thing down, blocking it out anyways to make sure it's nice and smooth. So, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, I've got a couple more flowers up front that I'm going to remove, and then this nightmare of a racing stripe, and onwards and upwards. So I'll get that done, and I will see you in the next one.